Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about how to answer the YX essay, which is the essay that basically asks you why you want to go to their college in particular. So this is typically considered a supplemental essay. Now, even if the school does not ask this question directly, it is still worth addressing in one of the optional essays on your application, where schools will typically ask if there's anything else that you'd like to tell them. They often ask this question for a lot of reasons, but there are two big reasons. One of them is cynical, and the other is a bit more warm and fuzzy. The cynical reason is, bluntly, that they want to accept students who will accept their offers of admission. The higher the percentage of students accepted that go there, the less they'll have to accept from the wait list, the lower their acceptance rate will be, and the better they'll look. The other reason is less self-serving, and it's more about the students. Schools are not just looking to accept the best, the brightest, and the most interesting, but also to find the students who are the best matches for their school. They want students who will thrive on campus and not transfer out, which would hurt those ever important rankings, and students who will contribute to the campus life. The moral of the story is, these essays are important, so be sure to spend some time on them. If the school that you're writing about is actually your safety school, don't let it show in your essay. Make sure that you indicate why this particular school is a good fit for achieving your goals and objectives. So here are some tips to help with that. First of all, research the school. It's important to show that you know a lot about the school. Look at the website, read their catalog, look at what various books say about it, and talk to someone from your high school who went there, and even visit the school if you can. The more little details you know, the more it will seem like you really want to go to that school, even if you actually don't, and make it seem like you care. You also want to be sure to connect with a program at the school. It's essential that your overall story builds an argument supporting why you're not only a strong applicant in general, but also why you're a good match for that particular school. In order to create this connection with a particular university, you have to understand how that program positions itself with respect to the competition. And this is where your research comes into play. Study the program's areas of concentration and its overall reputation. Research the program's strengths and seek out its weaknesses. Once you get a thorough understanding of the program's positioning, link your own story to that of the program. Use this opportunity to reinforce the fit between what the program offers its students and what you will offer the program as a contributing member of that institution. Schools are very interested in what legacy you'll leave behind. And of course, answering this question for the first application will likely take the longest to write, but each subsequent application, it'll become easier. Also be sure not to recycle the same essay for all the different schools. I know it's tempting, you're busy, and writing these essays is not a day on the beach. This essay, however, is all about showing how much you want to go to and why you're a good match for the specific school. If you recycle your essays here, it's going to end up being broad and generic and could end up hurting you in the end. Also be sure to talk about yourself. I cannot stress this enough. This is an essay about why you will thrive at the college. The admission committee already knows that their school is great. What they want to know is why the school is great for you and why you're great for them. So write about how you'll contribute to campus life, how you can enrich the community, how you'll take advantage of the college's various offerings, and how that college will help you to achieve your goals. If you visited the school, write about your personal reflections on the campus, the students, and the classes. Anecdotes and details are always the best approach here. Show the admission committee why you are the perfect match. Also, be sure not to bash other schools. Negativity is never good, and it won't impress anybody. In fact, it's best not to mention other schools at all. Be positive and focus exclusively on why this school is so perfect for you. Leave the comparisons out. Also talk about clubs, the sports, the curriculum, the different departments that interest you, professors who you'd like to study under, the student body's diversity, the overall size of the campus, the community, internships, any study abroad or research opportunities, and the location. There are more than enough specifics here that you can mention to fill this very short essay. Also be sure not to talk about parties or tailgates or how easy the professors might be or how overall attractive the girls or guys on campus are. Maybe these factors are influencing why you want to go to the school, but that's not going to impress anybody on the admission committee. Now, when you're revising your essay, ask a current student or alumnus of the school to give input on the style. After all, they just went through the critiquing and refining process themselves a year earlier, and they can give you insight on the school's culture. They might also be able to give you feedback on whether the theme of the essay fits the individual school. Now, if you put these tips into practice, you'll convince the school that if they make you an offer of admission, you'll take it in the end, and that's what they really care about. They want people who want to go to their school.